Well, here comes another marvelous Thursday. Even though I am tired, I just got back from out of town, from the country and stuff. So I am pretty tired and stuff. But like I said, I was surprised I was still gonna be able to do this today, Wes.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yep, I thought we was gonna miss one and stuff, but we did it. Here we are. But welcome to another marvelous Thursday, episode 70 and stuff. So, uh, oh man, what you know what is about to go down to. You know what's about to go down. And so we're about to be talking about some shit, Wes.
Yep.
Some very spicy shit and stuff. But I do would like to put a closure on what we had to talk about the last episode. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I found out that you possibly I don't think YouTube's gonna have too much of a problem with it. Too much of a problem with it and stuff. That's surprising stuff because I had to see if other YouTubers other people had commented about this and stuff, and it looks like they didn't get their shit taken down or anything. So I guess it was I guess it's fine stuff. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna forewarn you right now. You're about to hear the most darkest shit of all time. Something that deserves to get a piece of that piece of shit that we talked about in the last episode, Wes, locked
Yep.
away for a very long time. Like you need to be locked away, and nobody is able to bail you out and stuff on what this is and stuff. So I guess we might as well add more context. So in the last video stuff, we didn't even bother to let this thing speak. And this is picking up for when this thing attacks a VTuber, right?
Yeah.
And we heard some pretty very disgusting things, which really set me and West off, basically. So some shit that came out about this person and stuff. Now that this person did it, right? The dirt came out and stuff after this thing right here, this thing right here. Oh, if you want to see, I almost got. I don't think I can scroll down.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, I think I saw something I wasn't supposed to see. Okay, you see that thing right there? This thing right here? This individual decided that yeah, let's go in and attack a VTuber and stuff and call her a bona fide Nazi. If, well, at least for Kirsch's defense, West, at least she knows she's a woman.
Yep.
Unlike this wannabe, this so-called. I don't have anything against trans people and stuff, but I gotta say this and stuff. I'm gonna have to make this point right here very clear and stuff, and I have to use my words carefully. When it comes to all these communities, right? Like the LGBT, the black community, the whites, the anything, right? You know, we're not saying that it's all of them and stuff, but what we need to do as all communities need to do, is start ironing these fucking extremists out. These fucking extremists out and stuff. And let me tell you why you need to need to single them out and stuff. Because they are putting a bad name on lots of communities and stuff. It doesn't matter what side you're on and stuff. That people need to come together and start ironing these people out and stuff and be like, you're not welcome here. Because if you just say that everybody's welcome and stuff, it pays way for creeps like this to exist. and think that they're making a cause and stuff, but making shit worse. So we need to evaluate our communities and stuff. And when you see somebody like this and stuff, you need to instantly say, "No, you're not welcome here. You're a creep. We don't want you. We don't want people like you in our community and stuff. You're gonna make us look bad. So just stay the fuck away, right?"
Yep. You'd think that would be easy, but nope.
That's what I'm saying. We need people to start doing that shit because this here is getting out of line now. It really is starting to get out of control now. Now we're letting creeps like this. We'll get into why this is a bona fide creep and stuff on why and stuff. We got some more dirt to dig up on this and stuff. Oh boy. So I might as well go ahead and put full closure on this and stuff, so to see why we said she's a creep. Oh wait, did I say she?
Yep.
Oops. It. They ain't no fucking I don't know what the fuck that is, but it ain't human. That's all I gotta say. You see, this person is not eligible to be is not eligible. Because why? It doesn't qualify as a human. Human beings won't go around saying shit like what she's about to say. Oh shit! I gotta let Michelle know I just made it back home. So, yep. Okay, I did. All right. I'm fucking losing this stuff. Okay. So, you ready to watch this again, Wes?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my god. I hate it too. I was really hoping that YouTube would have been said something to the other channels and been like, yeah, this is not called for and stuff. But oh my god, I hate.
In the future.
So yeah, let's take a listen to what she has to say. I guess we have our voices over it too, right?
Yep. And be warned, this gets graphic.
Very graphic. Oh, just by reading this title, thanks to this brave soul right here, we have to give this lady right here some credit. This brave soul right here had to call it out and stuff. This is the brave soul that called it out, and I applaud her for that and stuff. More people like this, like her, y'all need to start speaking out. Y'all need to build up the courage like she did, and just start putting this thing on blast, right?
Yep.
Y'all need to just start doing that because this lady right here did exactly that, and that is something that and probably took a lot of guts for her to do it. So give a round of applause for this lady, this brave lady right here. I want you to recognize that face of a strong human being.
In the future.
And so let's see what she pulled out. I'm glad she did this too.
In the future, there are a number of institutions that emerge. If you are a trans girl or if you are trans feminine, you can go ahead and sign up for a reservation slot to an all-day access to one of many breeding facilities.
Hey, you want to know what that means? You want to know what that means? Graping.
Ooh. Yeah. Basically, straight white women, they're an object to you. Used for your pleasure. Like, how? Like, that's horrible to say to anybody.
That is fucking disgusting and stuff. That this person had the audacity to say this. Did this person did not think that this was going to get online and stuff, and then expected nobody to say anything, or was this person thinking that we were fucking stupid?
They were probably hoping this would never see the light of day.
It did and stuff, and like I said, applaud this lady for put it on blast and stuff. This is apparently old too. It's old news though, but it's coming back up because the reason why your past is coming back up, Andrew. I'm gonna call you Andrew. So you don't deserve to get called Anna. See, Andrew, here's the thing. If you didn't go around trying to dig up dirt on a VTuber because she had some type of because she was agreeing with a fan of her, because of a fan of hers did something stuff, then maybe nobody would have dug this up and been like, yeah, this is the person. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. Now it's going to come out. Now you're going to get more shit thrown out about what you did. More than Kirsch. Kirsch's going to be just fine. Because they're going to look at the person that's going to try to cancel Kirsch and be like, wow, what a fucking hypocrite.
Where you get to breed the shit out of that cis girl pussy. You can absolutely devastate that shit.
And you sound like you took enjoyment in saying that too, you fucking sick fuck.
Yeah, honestly, like, holy shit.
My God, dude. I've never seen somebody that took so much enjoyment out of saying some shit like that. Where is the police officers when you need them? Where's the FBI when you need them? FBI, I think you need to do an investigation.
Yeah, you might need to check this. Yeah, you might need to check this dude's hard drive.
Or check the sex offending registration or something. There should be no way that this person could go without being punished. If Chris Chan didn't go without being punished, why this person can?
Fucking destroy it, murder it. It's done. Like they have to cycle the girls out.
Okay, so now you okay. That right there was something I did not want to hear. Now you want to kill girls. Okay. Wow. You really you see why I keep saying that there is a problem with mental health? How the fuck is this person not locked away?
Pussy is absolutely out of commission. And now we have breeding saunas.
I cannot believe
we have breeding bookstores, breeding movie theaters. Those are really nice. You have breeding adult schools. You have breeding esports arenas. Very fun. This is something we're building. This is the future. This is what.
No, it's not the fucking future. And it is the fucking future and stuff. I think we all better pull a Katy Perry and stuff and get the fuck out of this planet.
Perfs don't want. They understand that we're trying to build these breeding facilities.
Nobody understands that.
It's really important for you to fund your local trans girl top who is absolutely destroying that good pussy right now. Like, you need to give her the funds.
Oh my God.
Because she is the future. But in the future that I want is I just want to live in a world where you can walk down the street and you don't even have to worry about whether you're going to be able to breed that good fucking macaroni in a pot puss. That's not a tall ask. And I think that's the future for all of us, is just destroying that pussy
this
wherever you go, whenever you go.
This person is deranged as I thought they would be, Wes.
Yep.
That's the most deranged shit that I ever heard, man. Like, how the fuck was this person able to get on there and say that? And Vice, why the fuck did you hire this person? Why in the love of fuck did you just decide to let this person work at your job and stuff? What the fuck are you doing over there, Vice? How are you still even in business? You just let this person say what they want to say and stuff. Then they're gonna write an article or something. And when the shit gets dug up about them and stuff, you got nothing to say. You don't got nothing to say about that. She wants to fucking this thing wants to fucking murder people. Not with a gun. We're talking about graping. That should be instant. That should be instant termination. But no, you don't think like that. Because that's what these fucking journalists does nowadays. So that's why journalism is dead. Because they're just like whatever. Yeah, let's just let these people say what they want to say. This is fucking sick. This is fucking pathetic.
In the future,
I don't want to hear this shit ever again.
Yeah, no thanks.
Like, holy shit and stuff. But then, we'll definitely, I guess we have to finish talking about it because we found her IMDb link. More dirt about this person and stuff, but it's not, thankfully, we don't have to hear them talk. So, thankfully, that's not the case. That's not what we have to deal with. But check out her LinkedIn, Wes. I found the LinkedIn. And take a look at that. NSFW reporter. I didn't think that was a thing, Wes.
Whatever happened to Shame Chopper?
This person should be shamed to hell right now. After just saying that, making that statement, now that that's coming back up and stuff, now we need to go back and just shame this person out of existence. There should be no way that this exists. Like, look at it, look at this. Let's read her about. I am a journalist and pop culture critic with lengthy experience reporting on adult material. And we know what that type of adult material is, don't we, Wes?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Political activism, career rights and stuff, which you don't need to be nowhere near because you're making them look bad. Very bad. See what I mean? People in LGBT, you need to fucking oust this person and be like, you don't speak up for us. You really need to. Because I don't know what to tell you. Tech and gaming in 2013. I wrote my first article for New Brunswick Today. Oh shit! It's another. Uh-oh, Wes, look where that's at.
Oh boy.
Oh, it seems like Canada's got a problem, don't they?
Yep.
Today. So the Canadian authorities need to be doing this then. And I have worked as a reporter, personal essayist, and feature writer with various publications across print and online media since then. From the Daily Dot to Vice, my beat is wide and varied, and I'm always up for a challenge, no matter the size.
Except for being a decent human being, apparently.
That's a big challenge for them and stuff because apparently if you're in because apparently your sick mind thinks that raping is okay. You're fucked up. You need some serious help. You need to fucking be in jail and stuff. You don't need to be anywhere near any type of activism, queer rights, whatever the fuck you're doing. This is insane that we let that they let this person into their business, Wes. A corporation by that.
Yeah, that is deeply disturbing on many levels.
So if you're okay with this corporation stuff, then yeah, we're really in a grim future and stuff. If all these movies and shit predict that they're gonna take over the future, we're really in trouble. I want to see what this Daily Dot is about. Cause I really am curious now. Let's see. Is there anything interesting here? We believe now new media should not should not leave classic journalism behind. Our skilled tech of journalists, really skilled team of journalists promoting grape. Wes,
Oh,
uh, huh?
that's unsettling.
That it really is. This is enterprising e-steps and hard-nosed editors taking in an immersive approach to reporting, investing in the communities and progressive issues we cover. Then somebody done lie when they wrote this, or this is pretty outdated, Wes. We publish must-read news that captures the highs, lows, and weirdness of life online behind what's trending. You know what article y'all need to make? You wanna know what that article you need to make there, Daily Dot? How you need to fire a weirdo. That should be your next article. Because this here should not even be seen the a line of work no more. Should be kept far away as possible from human life. Even the ex xenomorphs wouldn't even do this shit, Wes. So yeah, that's it about this thing, Wes. And it's pretty scary, isn't it?
Yep.
Pretty scary and stuff. Well, I'm glad to be done talking about that. Anyways, moving on. Um, Rachel Zegler, Wes. We talk about this last time?
I don't think we did.
Rachel Zegler apparently fell upwards, Wes.
Of course she did.
Well. Here's the kicker. Now, is it another major movie project? No, not really. Actually, um, it is not really a major movie project that she's doing. It's a very small movie. Let's see if I can find the article of what she's about to star in now. But yeah, she's found some work, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna be a big major corporation though. The hell is this? The hell happened here? She's in the hospital.
What?
What the hell? Look at those things on her. The hell happened here? I will admit, Rachel looks to be in great shape. She worked out pretty good. Look at those abs. Good for you, Rachel. At least you're staying healthy. But why you're in the hospital? Okay, apparently it's not gonna cover why she ended up in the hospital. Um, apparently Rachel Zegler's in the hospital. Um, let's see. Maybe we could search it up. No, I guess not, Wes. Maybe it was
Guess we'll
some.
never know.
They're probably not going to tell us because they think we're going to laugh at her or something. Like, we don't laugh at people who are sick or something and stuff. I mean, we just want her to learn her fucking lesson. That's what, Wes. But she's going to star in a comedy drama. She Gets It From Me, alongside with Marisa Tomei. And this is going to be a comedy drama that's going to be made by a company called Embankment. And they're not really a big company. It's an indie thing, so they're going to be their indie company. Let me see if I can find them. There we go. Yeah, this is them. So they made films like Golda, The Miracle Club, Jokita, Sun. Oh, they made something about Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. Audrey Hepburn is apparently a part of that. Oh, it's probably just a documentary about Audrey. And there you go. So they're not really a known company and stuff, but hey, she got work, West, in the indie. Because I'm pretty sure that Hollywood said, "Fuck that, West. Fuck that. We don't want nothing to do with you. You just tanked Snow White. So why should we have you on the project? Have you on any more projects?" I wouldn't blame the company stuff. Maybe next time Disney will learn not to hire people like that, right? To tank their fucking movie. So what do you think about that? Why she found new work?
Honestly, this is what she gets.
Yeah. Now she has to work in the indie business. And I think she's got a play, which apparently has empty seats everywhere.
Damn.
So it looks like Broadway is like, nah, we're good, man. Rachel Zegler, man. We can't ride with that after what she did to Snow White. Oh my god. It's a big foot before it opens. Oh my god. So she's set to star as Eva Perron in Evita, a revival of the 1978 Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice musical. and it's directed by Jamie Lloyd. The show opens June 14th, and at the London a theater in London, and runs for 12 weeks. But however, one glance at the ticketing website reveals just how few seats have sold for the ambitious production opening in just 2 months. People saw Rachel Zegler was like, "Nah, I'm good. We're gonna watch something else that day." Wow, people said, "Fuck that." Sure enough, checking the venue's website does show a lot of empty seats, no sellouts, as the Daily Mail adds. June, July, and September are all a wash in green good. Availability, despite tickets starting at just 29.50. That's probably in. I guess that's. I guess that's UK money right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inside the 2,286 seat venture. You know those available seats, West.
There you go.
And all those available seats. No, that's not seats. That's probably the times or some shit. The play doesn't open for a couple of months, but again, with only a couple thousand seats and ticket prices so cheap, it's probably something to be concerned about. Oh yes, it should be. People are telling you to stop hiring this girl. To stop hiring this girl and stuff and let her suffer for a bit and stuff, and then maybe when she finally decides to calm down, maybe we could possibly give her a chance again, right? I really think that she's gonna be somebody. She Wes. The fact is, she thought she was gonna be a big star, Wes. She thought she was gonna break the barriers. She thought she was gonna be the first of everything. Turns out that her being the first of everything costed her reputation.
Yep.
And we don't need an introduction on what happened to Snow White. We know what happened to Snow White, and we can just check the box office right now, Wes. Let's see how that shit is doing. What you thinking how it's doing, Wes?
That's funny.
Ain't making no money. Look at that. This movie is dead. It ain't coming back. It ain't coming back. It's dead. It's done. Game over. Disney, take it out of the theaters. It's over. Oh, I like how they try to provide cover for it. It crosses a global box office milestone, West. Damn, man. You know, you would have been better off keeping this young Snow White in here, right? You would have been better off. Honestly. If I'm being real with you, I'd rather listen to a story about a young Snow White than to listen to whatever, than to watch whatever hell I had to watch. Because that right there it was not Snow White. Nobody knows what the fuck it was. Did you know what the fuck it was? I don't even think you went to care. I don't even think you cared to even see that movie, West.
Yeah, I don't think.
Another L for Disney, West. They could lose so much money. God, Disney's fall for grace, man. But guess what, Wes? We got some spoilers about Avengers Doomsday. The Avengers films.
Do we?
Yeah. So you want to know what's going to happen? We're going to get a return of Psylocke. Okay. Another X-Men's coming back. Psylocke is coming back. All right. Wolverine is killing someone important. Wolverine. I hope it's Captain Marvel. Nah, he can't kill Captain Marvel. Who do you think she died, Wes? That's supposed to be important in the MCU. Oh, kill Riri Williams.
Yes.
There you go. Kill Riri Williams. No, kill a bad character. Kill a character that nobody gives two shits about. Have Wolverine kill that. Elizabeth Olsen as a good Scarlet Witch. Why did you even make her evil in the first place? See, they weren't even sincere about their Phase 4 disaster, Wes. Now all of a sudden she's gonna be the good Scarlet Witch. What? This movie's already looking to be a mess. Oh, by the way, Wes. Huh?
Oh my god, why?
Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans play multiple Captain Americas and Iron Mans and other characters.
This movie is gonna be a fucking train wreck from start to finish. You're not gonna be able to follow shit.
And guess what? He's playing Captain Hydra. Oh my god, man. They did it. Just give us back fucking Captain America and Iron Man.
And you know what they're gonna do now, Chopper?
What?
Now that they have an evil Captain America, they're gonna have Sam Wilson beat him.
Even though he doesn't have the serum and stuff. He couldn't even beat a fucking Red Hulk. What makes you think he's gonna beat Steve Rogers, evil Steve Rogers? Who has the serum, by the way, Wes?
It's gonna be the same reason he beat Red Hulk, quote unquote. Like,
oh yeah, the words. And this is not you. This is not you. Talking to a mad Red Hulk. I still can't believe that was the finish of that fight.
Fucking talk no jutsu my ass.
On a Red Hulk. Red Hulk was kicking his ass in that whole fight scene, Wes. I mean, it was just a one-sided fight. Sam couldn't do shit to that Hulk. So what makes you think that he's gonna be able to fight be able to fight Steve Rogers? Oh my god. This has to be some kind of racism type of joke, West. Oh look, we finally made Steve Rogers into a Nazi now. Or something close to it. Really, we really gonna do this? Okay, then that means your movie's gonna flop. It's gonna fall on its face, and it's just gonna be the end of that. There's nothing unless they're gonna make another Avengers movie down the line. Because how you gonna fit all this in here with these two movies? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Wes. They ain't gonna be able to do it. These movies are gonna be a mess. Both of them.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a freaking train wreck.
It's gonna be the biggest mess of them all. It's gonna be a multiversal fuckfest. That's all I gotta say. Why bother bringing back Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans if this is gonna be a mess of stuff? They ain't gonna be able to save this shit fest. They should have been there from the get go. In all reality, what should have been the next the next what should have been the multiverse saga? That should have been a whole Avengers and X-Men type of deal. They got the property in 2022. Disney should have just waited until 2022 when they got that property, got their hands on Fox, and be like, you know what? Now that we can start the multiverse, now we can start the multiverse by having the original Avengers take on the X-Men. Wouldn't that be cool? No. Well, apparently, unfortunately, not. Their whole phase could have been set up of Avengers and X-Men movies and TV shows. Introducing the characters, so whoever you wanted to cast as the X-Men, whoever and whatever you want to do with the Avengers. That's what it should. That should have been easy for them and stuff, but they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait. They could have given about at least 3 years to and then not to mention COVID happened. So that should have gave them time to be like, you know what? Since COVID is happening and we're not able to go to these theaters, we need to reconsider our shit. So that way, when everything does open back up and stuff, we have a plan. Because they didn't have no plan, Wes. They had no plan.
Yep. Not a single plan. Not even a rough draft of a plan.
No, it's just how many diverse points we can get. Oh, you got those diverse points all right. It's like you got a lot of people walking away. And you still got people walking away. Hey, but at least the good news for them that Thunderbolts it sounded to be a good movie. People are saying that it's not that bad, not as bad as Captain America: Brave New World was.
Yep. In fact, I saw somebody post a meme saying like, "This needs to be reversed." Oh god, I should have saved it and sent it. It was so good.
It needs to be reversed. What they mean by like?
They said with Captain America: Brave New World that Marvel's so back. And then they would have said the MCU is over with the Thunderbolts. Nah. We know that truth, Chopper.
Yep. It's not really back. It's going to take some movies to get that thing back on his feet. Kevin Feige fucked up so badly and stuff. And like, just one movie ain't going to do the trick. Well, unfortunately for the box office, Wes, I don't think people are really digging this one either. Now, will it actually do better if it gets good word of mouth? Because I mean, so far it's getting word of mouth. No, it's already at 162 million, Wes.
Ain't doing too bad.
Yeah, not that bad. So they're I think Bucky and Yelena and all of them are getting people in seats. At least the characters that were cared about, right?
Yep.
So, and then Sentry, man. I mean, that's you know what I'm surprised about? They didn't gender swap Sentry. They left him the way he was.
Ain't that funny?
That is funny. Just as long as we don't go around killing him. If you actually utilize him and stuff, Marvel, then you did well that time. Now, where was this logic when you decided to fuck up all the other movies? Especially Captain America: Brave New World, which you made the villain win the fight. But then you want to make him lose you want to claim that he lost the fight because he had that talk jitsu. Tell me if that makes any sense. So, what a coincidence and so. It's mighty funny and so. Maybe you should have went with the Thunderbolts being the new Avengers. I think it works. I think it would work if you would go with the James Gunn route, like he did with the Guardians.
But Topper, that would be the smart move to do. You know, Marvel hasn't been making the smart moves lately.
Oh, this movie makes more than Captain America: Brave New World. You best believe I'm gonna rub that in there, rub that in everybody who bashed me, who criticized me for hating Captain America: Brave New World, thinking that Sam Wilson is not Captain America. And guess what? My answer still hasn't changed. He's still not Captain America. You know who I'd rather see be Captain America? John Walker.
Yep.
Because he literally, even though he was a government puppet, he still did things Captain America would do. Oh, by the way, do we need to refresher on why he's now a Thunderbolt West? Because he did this.
Hey, Lamar.
Yeah, terrorists killing his friend. Remember that shit, Wes? Terrorists killing his friend and stuff. Yeah, Wes, but don't call him terrorists.
Yeah, you have to stop calling them terrorists.
But this is satisfying. I want to sit and watch this movie. This is why I respect John Walker. I'm going to be happy to see him in it. That's what Captain America would do. But hey, Wes, he's the bad guy. He killed a terrorist. My God, I fucking despise this show with a passion. We're gonna blame John Walker and stuff because he killed a fucking terrorist. He did his job, right? Too well. If that was Steve Rogers that did that and stuff, you know what Steve Rogers would have been sent to the raft. I can already see it. But unbelievable.
Yep.
But hey, at least for John Walker's case, he has a better movie in his hands than the Don't Call Him Terrorist, Mr. Sam Wilson. So at least he'll be getting applause and stuff, and people look at him as Captain America more than Sam Wilson ever could. And Bucky's there too. So I told my girlfriend about this, how excited I was to go see the Thunderbolts, right? And I told her I was like, honey, I'm gonna be laughing if this movie does better than the Captain America: Brave New World and stuff. And she was like, I don't understand why you hate the movie. So I was like, we went and saw Captain America: Brave New World together, and I told you why I hated the movie, and I told you it ain't a race thing. It's that the writing was bad. Bad and stuff, and the only empathy I was feeling that whole entire time was Ross. Because Harrison Ford did the best he could. Harrison Ford carried that whole damn movie. At least in the Thunderbolts, He's in the Thunderbolts and stuff. You will have multiple people carrying that movie, right?
Yep.
So what's Captain America: Brave New World's excuse? But I'll give you my thoughts on that movie when we go see it next weekend and stuff. Now, don't worry. I might will have a lot of criticism for that one and stuff. I'm not saying that movie's gonna be perfect, right?
Yep.
I
By
just,
no means.
huh?
By no means.
I just want a Marvel movie be semi decent or something. Is that too hard to ask? Because, like I said, I never want to see Captain America: Brave New World ever again. So we got Pokimane to talk about, West, and somebody went,
Oh boy.
"Yeah, this bitch again, man. This bitch always, every now and then we always see this bitch playing victim card and stuff. But somebody became scorched earth on this witch, West. Scorched earth.
You know what? This is what I love to see.
But guess what? Unfortunately, I might go ahead and give you the lowdown here. This man actually received death threats. Getting called the N word. He got called the N word. Death threats, graping threats, everything. He got it. He got it all. So all Pokimane's little follower, but yeah, good job, good role model you are, Pokimane, because now you
Yeah.
didn't threaten somebody's life. But she's gonna get away with murder, of course, because that's what she does. She's a fucking e-thought that has no values in life and stuff. Doesn't care about other human beings stuff. Doesn't try to put her followers in check and be like, hey, look, guys, I know that
I'm
he went,
harassing these people.
huh?
She could easily say, "Don't be harassing these people from under my name. Like, what's wrong with you?"
That's what I say. Like, keep your followers in check and stuff. That was me getting attacked like that. I would tell him, don't give no. I always do it right now. So I always say, don't send threats after these people or anything and stuff. Just don't. It's not worth it and stuff. But she doesn't do that. She doesn't think like that. Well, I'll show you. Show you what we mean and stuff after we read this stuff. But my God, when I read this, I loved every minute of this person's stuff. Bad respect for this truth bomb person named Phillips YT. He kept it real, man. And this is not something to say that he's on the side and stuff. He probably doesn't want that and stuff. He probably doesn't want that and stuff because he knows the reality. He knows that the reality of yeah, people are gonna use me some political hero or something like that and stuff. No, that's not what we're doing here. So we're praising him because he's putting the truth out there. That's the whole point of the whole thing. So we don't care on which side you're on and stuff, but you putting truth bombs out here like that, because somebody's got to tell him. Because if we don't do nothing about it, it's just gonna get fucking worse. But holy shit, Wes. And look. See, he even tells you himself. No, I don't care about her personality, just the hypocrisy. Yes, attention is the currency of the internet. No need to pretend it's anything else. No, I'm not jealous. Just pointing out the irony of selling yourself short for likes. If you're here to say she's living her best life, keep in mind the real trap is selling out to the same people you pretend to ignore. Honestly, the whole thing, I ain't reading all that or TLDR bit became a tired joke 5 years ago. He's just fucking just.
Damn.
He just going scorched earth. He's like, I ain't taking no sides or anything, so I'm just telling you how I feel. See, we need more people like that. Who just doesn't care. He's just going to say what he needs to be said and just be done with it, right? Why are we out here praising short attention spans like it's some kind of flex? If you can't handle a few sentences, maybe the problem isn't my tweet. It's your inability to focus for more than 30 seconds. You can keep pretending it's a joke, but it's just sad at this point. Maybe next time you'll read the whole thing instead of skipping parts that challenge you. I don't know, man. Read a book. He's like, I'm off to bed. Thanks for the last everyone. Random meme, go. And these dudes are sending him. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, Wes.
I'm looking.
Oh, he's being real about the other streamers too and stuff. I mean, Kaisen. I don't know. I don't know about Kaisen. I don't care for Kaisen and stuff. That's just it. What do you think about Kaisen?
I think he's just another dime a dozen streamer. He's the same with iShow Speed too. I don't watch them, but if you do, more power to you.
Yeah, I mean, he's just doing his making money. That's it. I mean, he ain't going around saying stupid shit, right? He's just making money. So I mean, who cares? At the end of the day and stuff. Oh my god, the amount of YouTubers and streamers who are actually liking this tweet because likes are private now would unleash a monolithic internet civil war. Bro, you would have launched a whole World War III on the internet with this shit. The way you destroy Pokimane. Like, but yeah, he's getting attacks up the ass by himself, and he's also showing evidence, Wes.
Yep.
He shows evidence and stuff. Now, I would go through and show you all the death threats and shit he's been hating, but it does be saying some very racist shit. So I think it's best to just keep it off. But my God, do you want to sit and read all this or not?
Nah. For the sake of time.
Yeah. But he dropped the tooth bone out there, man. Somebody needs to say it. Many more people needs to call her out.
Damn.
Whatever Pokimane had and stuff, she fucking deleted it. Oh my god. Did he hurt you that bad? Let's see. Did she private her account or something?
Oh my god, if she did, that would be so fucking funny.
No, she's still out there. Showing her tits. See, look at this. Look at this. You over here making a fool of yourself on YouTube and stuff, and she ended up in the ER not taking care of herself, Wes. She ended up with 2 different infections at once, Wes. That's the type of shit he was talking about, Pokimane and stuff. If you didn't so wind up making a fool of yourself, making an embarrassment on yourself and stuff, instead of taking care of your goddamn self, and you got the money too, so why don't you use that to take care of yourself instead of trying to play victim card all the time? You know? So that way you won't fucking die before you're 30? I don't understand these people. Oh,
I don't either.
She's quick to make a fool of herself and stuff, but then this shit happens and stuff, and then reality checks them. I bet they did and stuff. Maybe you should start using that more often and just keep up on your health. Or you want to try to play victim card and shit? I don't want to scroll down this bitch's page. But guess what, West? That's not all. Because yeah, this dude has more to say and stuff, but it's not that long city. So, sir, you got your ratio Pokimane in less than 24 hours. Which she did get ratio. That was a fucking destruction and a half, Wes. That was a fucking Belkin nuke going off all at once, Wes. Well, it's been fun, chaps. Thanks for the death threats, grape jokes, dox attempts, and a shiny 12-hour community guideline cooldown for my troubles. Oh, so the corporations went to defend that girl too. Wow, that's perfect. Good job. Another good moment for a corporation. Ain't that funny, Wes?
Yep, very funny indeed.
Part Twitch. Wow. Wow, okay. And a special shout out to the OnlyFans whores who somehow thought bringing up sex in response to a critique about over sexualization was a flex. They tried to Me Too you too? Wow. That's sad. I guess the truth hit them where it shouldn't have. Real awareness is clearly your strong suit. Oh, and thank you for the scholars out there calling it a novel and an essay, considering it took less than 10 minutes and a Nespresso pod. No, even the cycle repeats itself. The self-awareness will catch up with her one day too late, most likely. Oh yeah. By the way, she blocked him.
That's funny.
That is funny. Of course, when you get ratio like you did and stuff, yeah, that gets you blocked and stuff because that's how narcissist works. Imane is a fucking narcissist and she knows it. But yeah, but hey, Imane, don't feel too bad and stuff because you the one. Because instead of him ending up in the ER, it was you that ended up in the ER because you failed to care about your own health. You fucking e-thought bitch. Like you didn't think karma was gonna hit you in the head?
Karma always comes to collect her debt in full.
And it did, because she was in the fucking. She had 2 fucking infections. If this woman keeps going the way she's going and stuff, I mean, if I was you, I would reconsider my choices I make and stuff. Because the shit, if you keep going this dark path and keep over here thinking that you're some kind of type of victim and stuff, and then you over here making a fool of yourself on these streams and stuff, thinking that all these simps are gonna come to save you, then you're gonna be in a trouble and stuff, and then you're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. So you keep this up, you won't live to see 40. So go in and keep on doing what you want to do and stuff. Because when life takes its toll on you and stuff, and you start dying, you're gonna be like, well, maybe I should have probably not did all that. Tell me about it. So, but Pokimane's gonna find out the hard way eventually, West. Let her find out the hard way. But yeah, that's all the death threats that he got and everything. Look at these simps, man. She thinks these simps are her heroes, Wes. She really thinks that is so. Well, were they your heroes when you went to the ER? That's what I would like to ask her, right? You know, she would have blocked my ass if I asked her that, right?
Yep, probably.
So, hey man, that's her life, man. If she wants to not live, if she doesn't want to live long and stuff, then that's her. All I gotta say is, I mean, killed I mean. Nobody else killed her. All the over sexualization and all that shit. Nobody else killed her, but she killed herself. You got anything else to add about this e-thought bitch?
Honestly, what else is there to say?
Oh, by the way, that's not all. That's not all, West. Because she had something to say about that drama when she got her ass ratioed. You want to see?
Yeah, let's see it. I'm sure this will go swimmingly.
Oh yeah. Well, let's take a look at comments first and stuff.
I mean, tell me when he's telling lies.
That's the first thing we see, Wes.
Let me read this. This bitch's whole career is bouncing from drama after drama and collecting the cuck Twitch fanboys.
That ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. When is he spelling lies, Wes?
Tell me when he's telling lies.
Like you over profit off of drama and stuff, but you can't take care of yourself. I mean, you over here end up in the hot fucking ER.
Listen to this.
Huh?
Oh, listen to this. The same girl who called her fans broke when she tried to sell $25 drop shipped cookies.
Oh, so she's been scamming people too.
Yeah. Literally the same kind of cookies you can buy like at Sam's Club. Or like a Costco.
Oh no. I mean that's not good. Is this the same girl that tried to make her own bathwater or some shit?
Nope, different thought.
Okay.
I can see why you thought that.
I wouldn't be too surprised if she did try that. No, I would not be surprised and stuff. It ain't not. Don't give her any ideas now. I might have gave her some ideas by accident, Wes. She might do some shit like that.
I'm surprised she hasn't already.
Yep. Can she just? We know.
No, I'm inclined to agree. How come she can't? Oh wait, I know why. Because she can't. Because it hurts her physically when she's not in the limelight.
Yep. Like when you're not paying attention to, I bet you her viewers are bots.
Oh yeah, I bet a lot of her viewers are bots.
Like there should be no way that these people they somehow gain traction for some reason and stuff. Maybe Twitch worked for some deal that we know you're not gonna get any viewers, but we have a way around that. We're gonna use all our bots. Because that's what Twitch does. Look, that's the same reason how some pikers somehow leading the charge in Twitch, West. And you already know how badly Hussam Piker is.
Yeah.
We know it's hard for a woman to take accountability for their own actions. Yeah, we know it's hard and stuff. Because they women like this think that that's not their cup of tea. Man, this week a couple more. Pokimane gets called out for hypocrisy. It was super effective. Pokimane uses tears. Suddenly, people forget she called people broke for not buying overpriced cookies she was shilling. You mean selling and stuff, but okay, I get what you're saying. Why ain't nobody calling her out for that stuff? Because she's protected by a bunch of shills. She's protected by everything, so. She's a fucking coward. She's a coward.
Yeah, hiding behind her simping fan base.
simping fan base and stuff that will go over here and make death threats towards you and everything. What the fuck is that name? You see what I see?
Yep.
Oh my god. That's a simp too. I think that's a simp, Wes.
Well, I think so too.
Oh my god. That's the second time we just saw that word today. Why is she getting emotional? Because she can't handle the truth.
It's the pity tears, the pity be tears.
Yep. Who fucking cares? Nobody cares. That's what. She hates the rich, but she is the rich. Now she's the victim. Like I said, when she starts becoming irrelevant, why do you think she's doing this and stuff? Because when the money stops, she has to do something.
Yeah, he has to go work an actual job.
Yep. Eagle stroke. It's an eagle stroke and stuff. That's why she has no friends or anything. Look at her. I don't care how beautiful she is and stuff. I don't see me getting an erection in my shorts.
I'm not even getting a whale.
I don't care how beautiful she looks and stuff. I don't fall for girls like that. You gotta have some personality, first of all.
It's
Listen to the music that's playing.
God.
Listen. Listen to the music.
Oh my lord.
it's
Is this smooth? Oh, I gotta put some. What can I do to try to respond to this? Let's put some sad music on to make me feel pity. Oh my god.
it's weird to think about how many people have opinions about me, especially people who've probably like never consumed any of my content, which is understandable. Like that's just what happens probably when you're online for so long. But my main point is actually, as much as sometimes it bothers me to feel like my name is known in circles that I don't affiliate with.
Because you put yourself out there because you're an idiot. And that is true. She does have a point there, Wes. She was among the original YouTubers and stuff, but she's now has been famous. So what we're dealing with here is a has been. I had my time to shine. Now I'm trying to remain irrelevant and stuff. So I'm just gonna play victim card, Wes.
That's exactly what she's doing.
You're just another figment in the past and stuff, and then you just decided, and then now that nobody's really recognizing you no more and stuff. Now that the time is flowing by and stuff, and people became better than you, now you have to stroke your ego, be like, I was somebody.
Or that are not a part of my community. The upside is
Your community full of bots and simps.
sometimes I'll bring such nice people to my defense, and I'm like,
What? Wait. What'd she say?
is sometimes I'll bring such nice people to my defense, and I'm like,
Wes, let me say what the nice people she's talking about. You want to see the nice people that she was talking about?
Yeah, let's see the nice people she's talking about. Surely they're not saying death threats.
Here's one of them right here. That's totally nice. All right, look at there. Making fun of a YouTuber. Yeah, that's nice, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, the same guy again and stuff. Oh, that's so nice, man. I mean, look at it. Look at this gentleman just being nice to another YouTuber that you know. Look at that angry
Yeah,
YouTuber.
look at him being. Yeah, look at him being nice.
I didn't even read that. My guy, you're as significant as the cum shot I let out 2 nights ago.
First off, the fuck. Like, who even says some shit like that?
Why would you say? Who the fuck? What kind of a comeback is that?
Like, nasty motherfucker.
Man, literally talking about his he admitted to master. You just self. You know what you just did? You just self-owned yourself.
And I'm sure he was rubbing one out to Pokimane too. Like, oh my god, tweet
He just admitted it
Pokimane.
right then that he was.
What a shameless motherfucker.
Is this a black? Is this a black? Oh hell no!
This is a brother chopper.
What's up with this nigga? This nigga just. I gotta look this up. Hold on. This nigga over here talking shit. Okay, he has an underscore, doesn't he? Okay, there he is. I need to see you. No, it's not. Let's see. Nah, you don't have no pictures of yourself. You probably, well, it's a troll and stuff, but you don't know who's behind this screen, Wes.
Yep.
You really don't. Oh shit, I closed it and stuff. Okay, can I pull it back up? Let's see. Let's get some more people. Let's see if there's anybody other than him, other than that weirdo right there who apparently masturbates to Pokemon. Um, yeah, he's just over here going skirt sharp on people too. That's just his thing. Looks like. This was the last good Call of Duty. I think we should agree with that, Wes.
Yep.
Yeah, how about you make a remaster and give some of these new Call of Duty fans the taste of how it was? Oh, here's another one, Wes. Yeah, Pokemon, you got a very great fan base, man. Look. I mean, if they had to shit on. Oh, this is a woman too. Nice. That's the type of fans that she has. We'll look at a couple more. Meanwhile, he's just not giving a shit, Wes. He's just not giving a shit. Oh, look at this, Wes. So apparently, we got high profile figures, including game studio PR managers and gaming developers and some streamers and YouTubers. Were against Pokimane, West. We got high figure people telling Pokimane to fuck off. Hey man, you hurt her. You fucking hurt her where she didn't want to be hurt at. Phillips and stuff. Applaud to you for doing that. That is good. That's what she gets. I don't feel bad for her. And then you got big time PR managers and shit shitting on her too. That's good. You see, Karma's biting her in the ass. Well, let's see what she has to say, Wes.
Like, I'm shocked. My heart is warm.
I'm shocked too.
I am flattered when I see people stand up for me that I never expect to, especially other streamers and stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm shocked too that you would encourage. I'm shocked too that you would encourage so much hate towards people and stuff. I'm shocked too that you don't know how much your fans over making a fool of you. I'm so shocked that you over here just okay with them giving him death threats, right? I'm shocked too. Wes, are you shocked?
Wants to do a Pokefish, a Pokethon?
A
I was in the middle of something.
Oh my god.
Also, I want to point out, look at her hotel room, man.
She's saying this while she's filming in this hotel room. Like, Pokemon, you just don't know how good you have it. You don't know how good you have it, man. That should be all. What happens if we just take it away from her? I just don't fucking know. Did you see PewDiePie? Did you see PewDiePie having to do shit like this?
Nope.
When he knew he fucked up, he took responsibility for it. And everything was fine for him and stuff. Now he still has these haters here and there, so remember we read about some of those haters that called him a Nazi, and he apparently was raising a Nazi child, right? Remember that shit?
Yep.
I couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, dude, he took responsibility for the shit he said. But it's all right for but it's not all right for PewDiePie to fuck up and stuff, and he apologized for it later and stuff. But it's all right for Pokimane to to say the shit she says, but then she doesn't take responsibility for it. She just allows these people to go say these heinous things and stuff, and it's okay. Tell me if that makes any sense, West.
It really doesn't. What's wrong with you?
Man, Pokimane is the biggest fool I ever seen. You're pathetic. Yeah, she's pathetic, man. She is very pathetic, man. I just want to see the day where she loses all her shit and has to go work at a real job and stuff. I wonder what she gonna be saying about them so-called fans of hers, them simps that jerk off to her on the computer screen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to see where they're gonna be at now and stuff when she loses everything. That's gonna be funny. You don't see like I said, if PewDiePie couldn't do it, then she shouldn't be able to get away with this. I miss the days when PewDiePie was the king of YouTube, man. Dang, it was so much better under him.
Yep.
Wes, we got more Marvel news to talk about because Jeremy Renner, aka Hawkeye West, he's done. He's done for Hawkeye season 2. He ain't coming back.
Yep.
Because guess what Marvel did to him?
They're trying to pay him less.
Pay him less for his own show. How the fuck? What? How the fuck? He should. Kevin Feige's going cuckoo over here, man. Kevin, what the fuck? This ain't the first Avenger we heard about this shady shit going on at Marvel at Disney. This ain't the same. This ain't the same. This ain't the first Avenger that went through this and stuff. Remember, Chris Hemsworth went through not a similar incident, but he went through being humiliated on set, and he was pissed about it. So you got Thor, who doesn't want to come back, but apparently he's coming back for Avengers Doomsday. They're probably gonna kill Thor off because he doesn't want to do it no more, Wes.
Yep.
So that's gonna be fun for you going forward, MCU stuff. That you're dying MCU. It's gonna be losing more people that you need for your thing to stay afloat, and they were just walking away. And you saw with the whole Scarlett Johansson lawsuit, Black Widow, they fucking screwed her over like a dog and stuff. And guess what? She ain't coming back. So no more Black Widow. So that's another Avenger gone. Now we lost Hawkeye, West.
That is a damn shame.
There's 3 Avengers gone, and Thor and Hawkeye ain't even dead. Black Widow's character, Black Widow is dead and stuff, but they're not even dead. So they're probably gonna do something where they're just gonna kill them all. He's gonna probably. I feel like Clint Barton's gonna get killed off screen, West. Knowing Disney and stuff, they're gonna pull some bullshit. Be like, since Jerry Renner did not want to come back for the paycheck we offered him and stuff, Clint Barton's gonna die to a woman. How much you want to bet? And then that's where they could just use Kate Bishop for anything. So they're gonna fucking ruin Kate Bishop and stuff, ruin that momentum she had for respecting Hawkeye. I hope it never happens. I hope Hawkeye season 2 never happens. How did this happen? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Because the show sucked anyways. No offense to Haley Steinfeld. I'm like, I'm sorry. Why did you think I'm only half the Jeremy because I got ran over? So y'all did this. Y'all did this because he almost got fucking killed. That's what I'm hearing here. He was in a snowplow incident. A snowplow incident that left him in a coma and stuff. And this was Disney does. Nice. And then this person wants to defend. Of course, the MCU shields are going to attack Jeremy Renner and stuff. Of course. And so you like, bro, they're paying him pennies. This guy was part of an all-star cast that made the Avengers win lots of money for Disney. So he has the every right to be like, yeah, I'm not coming back and stuff. If you're not gonna pay me for what I'm worth, then I wouldn't come back. If I'm over here getting paid pennies, West. Wow, what a slap in the face. That's all right. We'll take more Jeremy Renner on Kingstown any day. What is Kingstown? Oh, Mayor of Kingstown. Oh, he's gonna be on Oh, okay. You seen that TV show Mayor of Kingstown, West?
Yeah, it's been a pretty good series.
Well, then he could make money off of there. He don't need no damn Marvel. Is he even a good actor? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in anything else but Hawkeye as Hawkeye. I thought he was good as Hawkeye
Yeah, he's a good actor.
though. Okay, then there you go. He doesn't need no Marvel, so he can use that David Ruffin line and stuff and be like, "Ain't nobody come to see you, Marvel." Marvel is trash. He should have tried to get back in on the Mission Impossible series. Oh shit, he played in Mission Impossible. Is Hawkeye a drag show? Can't tell with that outfit he's wearing. I wouldn't be just surprised whatever type of mess they try to get him into. What is with these people thinking that he sucks? These are some weird ass people, man. These are some deranged people, man. And they need him. The MC's on the downward. Okay, well, Marvel, if you want to do the season 2, go for it. But when that shit that fails because he ain't there, don't come crying to us. We're just gonna sit and laugh. Hey, Wes, I hope they release a Hawkeye season 2. I want to see how they do without him, Wes. That's gonna be funny as fuck, isn't it, Wes? Honestly, you can't blame him, do you? Alright, we don't blame him. I would walk away too. Disney sucks. We actually like Jeremy Renner. Agreed. Fuck Disney. That's all we got to say. Fuck Disney. Good job, Disney.
Yeah.
You lost. You give a hand clap for Wes for Disney losing another Avenger. That's Avenger number 3. All right, so we already talked about Rachel Zegler and stuff. Wes, we gotta talk about this. Disney keeps taking L's. They were hit with a $2 million lawsuit after woman hit by a wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon. What do you know, Wes? Not only that the Hawkeye walked away from Marvel, but Disney Bob Iger just keep taking L's, man. He just can't stop taking L's. So you want to go through this? You want to read this?
Yep.
So yeah, a New York mother is taking Disney to court after alleged injury at one of Walt Disney World's most popular water parks. Kimberly Panta, I guess I said that right. A mom of 2 from Long Island has filed a lawsuit against Disney seeking $2 million in damages, claiming she was violently struck by a mammoth wave in the surf pool at Typhoon Lagoon during an April 2022 visit. Now, I would have to say, now I'm not going to totally side with this woman and stuff, because sometimes they like to make that up for money, right? For money and stuff. But this is fucking Disney though and stuff. Like, if this did happen and shit like that, it's a win for it's a L for Disney anyways, and we're all for it because Disney deserves nothing more than just L's, right?
Yep.
So you don't want to go against this woman either and stuff. It's like it's whatever. If Disney gets karma like this, then so be it. That's more losses for them, less shit we have to endure because they're losing money. Pieta has been visiting Typhoon Lagoon with her younger children when a wave in the surf pool, more commonly referred to by the guests the wave pool, caught her off guard. The surf pool is one of Typhoon Lagoon's signature attractions, described on Disney's official website as, well, right there. I'm not even gonna read all that. Disney also advises guests to keep a watchful eye on children and those who are not strong swimmers. In her lawsuit, Pieta claims that the mammoth wave dragged both her and her 3-year-old daughter underwater for several feet. Court documents state that the wave hit her from the side with such force it pummeled her and her body skidded across the cement or gunted Guntonite, Goonite, I don't even know how to say that, causing serious road rash or scrapes that were severe and deep. Ouch. Oh, she got evidence of that, Wes. Look at that. Oh, Disney, you might want to say something about that.
Yep. You might want to get that checkbook ready.
Yeah, cause this lady looks that doesn't look fake at all. That looks like she got fucked up. Oh man. Photo let's see. Let's see what else she says. Panther says that experience left her limping, forced to apply bandages and creams, and unable to swim or enjoy the rest of the family's long anticipated Disney vacation. In the legal filings, she states that the trip was ruined by her injuries and recovery. Her husband, Frank Pianta, who is also an attorney, emphasized that the daughter could have been in serious danger had his wife not pushed her above the surface during a wave impact. He also claimed Disney's response to the ordeal was a mere $250 credit, which the family felt was grossly inadequate considering the circumstances. Oh, and
Are you
then
kidding me?
what?
A $250 credit for what at Disney? Like,
So Disney just shrugging this off like she hurt herself. Oh well, nothing valuable
oh
was
well.
lost. Huh?
Yeah. But I guess Disney did not anticipate the lawsuit.
Oh yeah, now you done gave them a reason to fight for that case. You should have paid the money, Disney. Just get it over with. Just pay the money. If you wanted to pay for her hospital bill so it could be free for her, right?
Yep.
That's what you need to do. Just pay for a hospital bill. That right there would have settled everything. So be like, yeah, we'll pay for your hospital bill, pay for your injuries and recoveries and stuff. So that way you won't have to worry about dealing with the costly bill. You got the money, Disney, until unless all them box office flops caused you to not have the money. Shoot. Oh, there's more, Wes. The Disney Typhoon Lagoon lawsuit joins in a growing list of injury complicated related complaints linked to the popular water park. In May 2024, Laura Reyes Marino filed a separate lawsuit after allegedly losing consciousness while riding uh, Humanja Kawabunga. Typhoon Lagoon steep 214-foot body slide. Although the ride does not use tubes, Reyes Moreno claimed that she was thrown around inside the slide, leading to a significant injury. Her lawsuit contended that Disney World failed to warn any dangerous conditions about which it knew or should have known. The filing came just after a few years after another case involving Emma and Edward Guinness, who reportedly sued Disney over a 2019 incident at Humonga Kawabonga, in which Emma reportedly suffered a painful wedgie whilst using the lens. I almost laughed, Wes. I did not want to laugh. That was fucked up. Their lawsuit simply cited concerns about the park's safety warnings and ride design. Yeah, this is concerning. So if this ain't the first report and stuff, then yeah, Disney, you fucked up. But yeah, some of these do. Do you think these do be looking shady though?
Disney and shady. Why am I not surprised? That's a lot of tabs.
Well, they are shady and stuff, but also these Karens need to fuck off too. So I don't know who to
Yeah.
believe.
Honestly, I think we have bigger fish to fry, considering the events of this last 2 weeks. Really. Wow. So what did I miss?
I don't know. Nothing. Nothing too much. It's besides a graping situation that me and Wes had to witness.
What simulation?
The R word.
Yeah, the R word. Don't say anything.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Somebody promoting it like it was a good thing.
Oh, for Star Wars?
No, not that. It was a journalist trying to cancel somebody and stuff, and then dirt was dug up that she was into a whole graping facilities to be made for trans people. Yeah.
Yikes. That's I need a minute to process what I just heard.
Well, anyways, Kevin Feige. Hey, Wes. I can't believe you sent me this.
Honestly, I couldn't believe it either when I first saw this.
Oh, this is what people want. This is what Kevin Feige want people to believe, that he was spread so thin. Oh no, you. Kevin Feige was spread so thin at Marvel. It in the early 2020s that creators wouldn't hear from him and spend weeks on work only to get feedback that that was too late to implement. Some staffers had to resort to chase down Feige in the hallway for answers. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe you.
I don't either.
We just watched the Wes, that was our first episode too, Wes. Of what he wanted to do back in 2018, Wes. Remember that shit?
Yep.
So, Feige, you're not fooling us with that. You knew what you wanted to do. You wanted to bring in identity politics, gender politics, and stuff, which is apparently was going to be in the Fantastic Four movie that Sue Stone's going to be studying gender politics now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
Boy. You know, up until then, I was actually having hopes for Fantastic Four, but not anymore. Oh, that's all gone.
I'm hoping that it's just full of shit and that doesn't happen. So I'm hoping that the movie is possibly good and stuff, and then they eventually bring in Norrin Rad. Because even this female Silver Surfer was like the one that plays female Silver Surfer, aka Julia Gardner, who played Ruth Langmore, was like, ain't he a man?
Man.
So she didn't even know what was going on and stuff. She was just like, yeah, I play anything and stuff. So I'm over here like, yeah, just get your money. Fuck it. If Marvel wants to do bad, at least you get paid for it. They'll suffer. I wouldn't blame Julia Gardner for taking that. So we don't know what they're gonna do with female Silver Surfer and stuff, but I can tell you one thing: it ain't gonna end well for them by the looks of it.
Man, female Silver Surfer doesn't sound too bad at first, unless I'm missing something.
No, there was somebody else that she should have been playing that was a Herald like that. That was actually a popular character in the comic called Nova.
Ah, okay. So I was thinking it was kind of like a MILF sort of deal, but that's just wishful thinking. I have to remember this is not like common sense Hollywood. This is...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if they were smart enough, they would have used Nova, the character Nova, who is a Herald, and would have been, and that would have actually been creative and stuff. Because everybody knows who Nova is and stuff. It's either Nova or the actual Silver Surfer. And if they would have went with Nova, it would have been like, okay, cool. You got Julia Gardner to play Nova and stuff. This should be interesting. But no, they fucked it up.
Yeah. Man. It's a damn shame.
It really is. Fantastic Four should have been hitting numbers and stuff, but nope, they're gonna be hitting duds. So yeah, Kevin Feige found the excuse that he was spread so thin. Don't believe it.
Yeah. I just man.
West?
Honestly, no.
Look at this. Mr. Feige, please, just a second. What do you think of this twerk off between Megan Thee Stallion and She-Hulk? Yeah, go ahead, sure.
Wait, who's Megan Thee Stallion?
Rapper. I use that loosely.
Quote unquote rapper.
Oh,
and the you want to see the scene that they're referring to?
Yeah, let's see artists I've never heard of because
it's gonna get very cringy for you, for Warren.
Well, yeah, I'm like 5 months sober at this point, so let's. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, you better get ready with this one. Then
She-Hulk, how they butchered my beloved.
Come here, girl.
They really butchered her.
Who are you?
And this should have been an easy win right here.
Because She-Hulk in the comics and in that one animated series is pretty awesome, but wow, they really butchered her.
That's what I'm saying. This should have been an easy hit right here.
The reason they fucked her up, and I'm going to say this now, I don't mean to get personal with poorly disguised fetishes, but they just had to make her a muscle mommy. That's all they had to do. But no.
There we go. That's what I'm saying.
No, we can't have nice things in this fucking world. No. We can't get muscle mommies.
Yeah,
there was such an easy win. How could they have fucked it up?
All you had to do with She-Hulk was make her a muscle mommy and be able to beat up bad guys. That's it.
Yeah. And make her funny, because she was funny in the animated series and in the comics.
That's what I'm saying. All you gotta do was just make it funny, make her kick ass, make jokes, break the fourth wall. That's it. You would have been easy.
And give her a husband, because that did also happen later on in the series, but whatever. At least I think so. I'm old and brain's kind of fuzzy, but yeah, no. Yeah, they fucked that. I knew it was going to be bad, but I was like, that's not a muscle mommy. That's just an overly tall woman. So there's no muscles. There's no abs.
All you had to do was put some muscle in this girl, make this girl kick some ass. And so, yeah, if you want her to do her lawyer job here and there, so yeah, you can put that.
Yeah, the lawyer part was the only thing they got right. Everything else, no.
She should have been over here beating up people and stuff and making fun of them and fucking laughing at them and stuff. Like how they did Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool Wolverine. It's one of my most favorite Marvel movies now.
Yeah, I know.
How well done Deadpool was done. How well done Wolverine was done.
On a side note, this is unrelated, but Crisis 2 is now 14 years old.
No.
I'm just going to leave it at that. If you want an existential crisis, you're welcome.
That's an old game. Damn.
And it still looks modern.
There's my new favorite client. Just your signature there. And then just initial. Good.
There's your
And initials up here.
Right there.
That's awful. That is just
I would have been
awful.
like, oh my god.
That's, yeah. There's a time and a place. There's a time and a place. And this ain't it, my dude.
There you go. That cringe ass scene right there was what killed this show for me.
Yeah.
Like when we said make her fun, we did not mean for her to be that cringy. Make her like what was wrong with the Deadpool levels of funny that she could have been? Maybe they should have had Sean Levi do it and Ryan Reynolds do that.
I don't know. I honestly do not know or particularly care at this point. I'm old.
She-Hulk ain't coming back. No redemption or anything. They fucked her over.
No shit. You know, it's funny. I'm getting older, but somehow everything gets worse, yet somehow my physical health just improves. Usually it's supposed to be the opposite as you get older, but in my case...
more often.
Well, yeah, like, who else at my age are really... How many Americans do you think are running 2 to 3, like, double-digit mile runs per week? Like, how many people are actually doing that?
I started walking from downtown to a park that's an hour away.
That's a good start. So what I mean is I don't mean to hijack the conversation. I feel like an asshole for doing this, but I did a 12 mile, a 10 mile, and then a 14 mile all in the same week.
Nice.
Yeah, not many Americans are doing that right now, apparently, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Anyways, moving back to Marvel, yes, they butchered She-Hulk, and I'm not happy about it.
Thunderbolts. And we get to talk about the Thunderbolts and stuff. Now, I'm hearing good things about Thunderbolts.
I might see Thunderbolts next week. I don't know. I have a lot going on. I'm getting a new car, so I might have to put that on hold. But
Thunderbolts. They are they have opening. Their opening weekend was weak, unfortunately, and stuff. But they look like they made some money though, so that's good.
The main girl's kind of hot, but or not. I don't really care.
Now, actually, Forrest Pugh looks okay and stuff. She just looks like a boy and stuff. But they fixed.
I don't mind it. Short hair is fun, or the hairstyle's fine with me. I don't mind that.
It was just that trailer and stuff. They had her looking like a full boy, man. I was like, is that supposed to be Forrest Pugh or is that
Well, they're like formerly the Widows, so it was kind of whatever. I guess they had some kind of makeover.
Like, she's seen better days and stuff, but she looked like almost a full-on boy when she went to go visit Lexi. And so I was like, what the fuck is Marvel doing?
I don't know.
What, Yelena's genderly confused now? And stuff, but, yeah, it looks like it's going to be a flop, unfortunately, and stuff, but, the reviews are looking good and stuff. People are saying that the movie is not that bad and stuff. It does have some, it's not like, it's not like the off-the-wall bangers like Deadpool Wolverine was, so, but it's watchable.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm like tired as can be.
Is there no hope for the MC? Is there no hope for MCU left? Or no hope left?
MCU has been dead for some time. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it.
So Mobius is saying Mobius is saying that the MCU is dead.
The last thing they could do is honestly Spider-Man. Give me a good 4th Spider-Man movie and I'll be fine. But other than that, it's dead.
What about you, Wes? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's dead.
Yeah, give me Spider-Man 4. Knock it out with a nice solid conclusion, and then be done with it.
They actually are going to do a Spider-Man 4. I think it's going to happen after either before Doomsday comes out or after Doomsday.
I am looking forward to Doomsday only because
the X-Men.
Yeah, I get to see the 2000s X-Men cast, but that's really the only thing that
And I think they might be finally wearing their proper suits now.
I mean, yeah, if you can do that right, that's fine. I'm just old.
I was happy when they put Wolverine in his costumes after 20 years.
Well, of course. I mean, oh man.
But
I'm so old.
It's dead. Well, I'm gonna say this. If Fantastic Four is a dud, then the MC is fucking screwed.
No shit.
Yeah, because they need Fantastic Four to be a big hit, and the fact is that so far it has been having bad PR, and not to mention it's not helping that Pedro Pascal's running around making himself look like an embarrassment right now because he just went on.
What happened with The Last of Us? Did they actually go with the games?
Yeah, they killed him off in the second episode.
Oh, I would have strayed. That is the one example where I say I would have strayed from the source material because they really fucked up number 2. But that's a whole different discussion for a whole different day. I'm not going into it. I would have rewritten Abby's character to be better and different.
Wait.
Maybe take a different direction.
Abby actually looks like a woman now.
Yeah, that's not the thing. I'm saying I would have rewritten her character in the game to be... Because if you have an antagonist like that, you kind of want her to be a false antagonist, but whatever. I would have done something different. I would have executed the second game very differently if I had creative control, but I'm just an old man who's jaded, so whatever.
So they had a week, but yeah, Thunderbolts had a weekend and stuff. Looks like it picked up. It picked up just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be doing no gangbusters. They talked about it's going to be a major Eternals level flop, and that's not going to be good. So what we have to hope here is that this gets good word of mouth.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for this shit, to be honest with you.
Thunderbolts gets good word of mouth and stuff, and then that way it can help it and stuff. Because what I want to happen is I want the Thunderbolts to beat Captain America: Brave New World. So this could tell people nobody gives 2 shits about Sam Wilson being Captain America.
I completely forgot there was a new Captain America until a day after its release or some shit.
Yeah, and he's black and stuff.
Fucking old.
Yeah.
I have no issue with that. I just have an issue with the fact that I had no idea there was even a new Captain America until the day before release.
It shouldn't have been because that was a mistake. Sam Wilson was a failed comic of being Captain America. His comic.
I feel like Bucky Barnes should have been the new Captain America, and that way we still have Captain and Falcon. But whatever, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
Well, I'm not.
Falcon is a good character. It's whatever though. Directions are different, so whatevs.
Well, I've been called racist for saying that Sam Wilson is not Captain America. So
I think he does fine if he were. I just think the writing should have been better. Also, just remember, his character lost a rap battle to Eminem. That's why he had to become a superhero.
Really?
You never watched 8 Mile? Yes, the Anthony Mackie's character in that movie gets absolutely destroyed by Eminem. Yes, go back and watch 8 Mile. Yes. Okay, you want to feel old? I'm going to bring up shit from over 25 years ago, and I'm going to give you that existential crisis if you want me to go further.
No, I remember. I watched 8 Mile. So yeah, Thunderbolts is off to a weak start and stuff. But if everybody's saying the same that it's going to be the movie and stuff, it will go up there and stuff. I'm like I said, West. I'm hoping that this movie does better than Captain America: Brave New World. I'm really hoping, because that way I can get to rub it in their face that John Walker, people cared more about John Walker than they did Sam Wilson. You're just a race. You're racist because you don't like Captain America. You don't like Sam Wilson. Well, I'm see like I guess I'm not the only racist then, because I guess West, you're racist too, West. Even though we witnessed him getting his ass whooped, right? Well, I witnessed it. So I don't know if you saw the movie. Did you ever see Captain America: Brave New World? I don't know.
Alright, let's play some Ace Combat 5 on my PS2 emulator while I listen to this.
Say it again, Wes.
I'm playing Ace 5 on my PS2 emulator.
Ow! Shit! But okay. You have no plan. So I guess you don't have no plans on watching that movie. Shit, when you heard me hating the movie, so he was like, "Nope, I'm out." But Wes, we got something else to talk about. So you remember the profits that Deadpool Wolverine made? Gone.
Of course it is.
You wanna know why it's gone?
Why is it gone?
Well, the 2024 movies that Disney had, because like I said, Disney had a better year when it came to 2024 and stuff. They had Alien Romulus, they had Moana 2, they had Deadpool Wolverine and stuff, and those 3 movies were profits for them and stuff. Well, what if I tell you that 2025 made them lose all that money they earned back? All movies so far that's came out for Disney, and we're talking about Captain America: Brave New World and Snow White, then made that $400 million go down the drain. Good job, Disney. You wasted that. You burned through that money so quickly. You might as well pissed it down the drain.
Oh my god. Ugh.
That is sad. Your biggest movie that made $1 billion, and you wasted away with crap. Rachel Zegler and Anthony Mackie caused you to lose that money. Like, look at that. They made back $400 million. And this would happen. Look at the flop that Snow White did. $215 million flop, West. They lost $215 million from that one. So that's half of the money going down. So they got $200 million left, right? Captain America: Brave New World lost them $250 million. So what you have to say to that, West?
It's funny.
Yeah, but Sam Wilson is Captain America, huh? Hey, that's what we were told, Wes. If I said anything else than Sam Wilson being Captain America, I was a racist. I was a racist and stuff. I'm an Uncle Tom and stuff. But yeah, y'all didn't go and support this character. Y'all didn't go support this movie, get the movie the money it needed. And so y'all were there. I went and saw the movie, and I gave you my fair criticism and stuff. I said specifically on why I hated the movie. It was just not written well. And it was trying so hard to be a Hulk movie and failed. You can't write a movie that doesn't have its character in it. That's like if I made a Thor movie, but instead of Thor and stuff, it was Black Widow. Would that make any sense? No, it doesn't. So you guys that were here calling me racist and stuff, saying I was just a hater and everything stuff, and I went and saw the movie and stuff. Y'all could just go ahead and go out with the windows because y'all the motherfuckers that didn't go and support this movie. Oh, and I got even more proof for you that you didn't go and support the movie because we'll have to show you the box office run, right? And I'm pretty sure it's done, right? It's done, right?
Yep.
So it's a done deal, and so that movie ain't coming back for shit. So we'll go ahead and give them another show to just prove to them that they didn't even care about their own character that I was being so racist to. Yeah, explain that then, please. So you think that's still enough to fill up the fans, as opposed to Steve? Should I remind you of what Steve Rogers did? Let's see, what movie will be a best example of that? Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Isn't that like their best movie or something?
I think it was. I think it was either that or was it? It might have been that one that was the best movie. Oh, oh dear. No, it did better. It made his money back though. I almost hit $1 billion. No, it's still point driven and stuff. See, now that right there is fans interested in Captain America. I just like to make a point. Yeah, it didn't make $1 billion, but Steve Rogers got people's butts in seats. But he was just 300 million away. That ain't enough. What about Captain America: Civil War? Maybe that would be a better example, West. Captain America: Civil War. Uh, Captain America: Civil War box office. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I missing something here? I guess. There you go. A Captain America movie making a bunch of now. This is technically an Avengers movie and stuff, but it's still a Captain America. It has a name, right? I rest my case. Y'all didn't go and show up for Sam Wilson. We went and showed up for Steve Rogers. Wes, I got a bad feeling about Superman. You want to know what the plot leak is, West? The fans are going to be the villains of the movie. Now, but we're gonna read the plot details though when you hear about this. So, according to the leak, Superman will feature a recurring gag, or what some call a theme, involving online backlash to the hero. A hashtag featuring an expensive it is referred to multiple times in the film. We're told that Kal-El is emotionally rattled by the negative social media discourse. But it doesn't stop there. In a bizarre twist, Lex Luthor is revealed to be operating some sort of interdimensional world where mutant monkeys are seen at keyboards, typing furiously and generating digital hate aimed at Superman. These monkeys are essentially Luthor's troll army, spreading misinformation and ridicule online to demoralize the hero. What the fuck? What? James Gunn, don't do this to us, man. Please tell me this ain't the case. Please tell me that you did not hype up Superman to be this, to come back only to get canceled. Wes, this must be some type of big mistake, isn't it?
I hope that this changes in the movie.
I hope so too. Cause that's bro. Fantastic Four ain't got a chance. You could capitalize on Fantastic Four right now. Fantastic Four has all this bad PR going around them right now, right? You have Pedro Pascal taking the movie and stuff, that female Silver Surfer and stuff. Your goal right now is to get Superman to beat this movie. Now you might get beaten by Jurassic World Rebirth because you know that's of course going to make its money. But at least you can say that you were the better superhero movie. Like James Gunn, just don't do this, man. Just make us a good Superman movie and stuff, so we can trust. At least we can say that. Well, since Marvel fell off, I guess we got to go support DC now, right? This is your chance to capitalize on Kevin Feige's stupid ass and say that you care for the fans instead that you're going to give fans something, something to talk about. And then it sounds like he's taking shots at the Snyder fans or the critics of his leadership at DC. Social media trolls equals Lex Luger's mutant monkeys, hashtags, a sense of threat to Superman's physique. Oh wait, psych, Superman's psych, and the underlying tone. Look what you done to me. That's not the mythic return of the Superman fans were hoping for. Yeah, I hope that's not the case, man. I hope that this rumor is dumb and petty. I want to think that was just a full of shit rumor. Just please, man. Let's not do that. Just get us a proper Superman movie instead where he defeats Lex Luthor. So, but I'm gonna go see this movie. I'm gonna keep my expectations low, and just hope that that ain't the case, man. What do you think, Wes?
See, I'm really hoping that's the case too.
Yep. Because nothing will satisfy me more is that James Gunn get a win because he did Superman right and stuff, while Marvel's over here with a thumb up between their ass trying to figure out why did Sue Storm not get people into the theaters. Because you already know why, Marvel and stuff. Nobody wants to sit and watch no gender politics written all over Fantastic Four. Nobody. Like, who wants to sit and watch that? And speaking of Marvel and stuff, Wes, guess what's filming without a script or finished cast? You couldn't have said it best, Wes. Avengers Doomsday is screwed.
It's doomed, man.
Oh, it really is Doomsday. Wow. So y'all just gonna go ahead and film this movie, knowing full and well that you don't have a goddamn script or a finished cast. So the script is going basically the cast they have now. It's gonna be like, what the fuck we're supposed to do? They're gonna be on the set trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And Kevin Feige's like, I don't know what to do and stuff. I'm just trying to film the Avengers movie and stuff. You have us no script. I know. I'm just trying my best. Oh, I can't wait to lead this project. This sounds like this is about to be in production hell, Wes.
Yep, all kinds of hell.
Y'all better delay this movie. Please delay this movie. If y'all know what's good for y'all. If Fantastic Four First Steps flops as a movie and stuff, they need to delay this movie. That's what needs to happen, West. Because how you going to make an Avengers Doomsday movie so you couldn't even get the Fantastic Four, which you said is vital to the MCU. This is what's going to make Doomsday and stuff. You couldn't even get them right. But yet you're going to want to release this movie by the next year. Not happening. So Fantastic Four flops, y'all need to delay it. Go back to the drawing board. If this movie gets rushed out and stuff, it's over for Marvel. Marvel is dead. So yeah, like I said, my whole conclusion to Marvel and stuff, Fantastic Four is a dud. Marvel's dead. And no, Thunderbolts will not be saving shit. Just because that movie was good, and it doesn't mean a damn thing. It's just going to be another one-off. Add it to the list and stuff. Like I said, another one-off. And that's pretty pathetic for the Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff. What a fall for fucking grace, West. That we come to this point where we're going to be officially now start saying Marvel Studios is dead.
Yep.
So
I forgot how long the desert, or how tedious and long the desert missions were in Ace Combat 5. Holy shit. Wow.
But anyways, you got anything else to say before we end this, West?
Nope.
Yep, I don't either and stuff. So anyways,
Nope.
we're gonna sign out for now and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any streaming tonight or anything because I'm pretty tired and stuff. So I don't know. Probably just gonna head to bed. And stuff. So yeah, this is Chopper signing out for now. Peace.
Peace.